months had passed. My colleague walked up to me, smiling, and said, "Good morning. Here are your reports. I printed them for you. And oh, by the way, your team is waiting for you in the conference room for their morning meeting." He turned around, and just like that, he was gone. At that moment, I understood for the first time in my life what anxiety was. I felt nauseous. My hands were sweaty, and I walked to the bathroom thinking I was going to be sick. When I passed in front of the mirror and looked at the reflection looking at me, I stopped. "You deserve better than this, girl. Your life doesn't have to be that way." Woo! Jim Rohn calls it the moment that turns your life around. We all have one or even a few moments like this, right? Woohoo! So the question is, what do we do with it? I decided to ask myself some important questions that I challenge you to ask. What are my core values? Is my life aligned with those values? What income do I want? Where do I want to travel in the world? How do I want to be remembered? Health, leadership, freedom, contribution, those values kept resonating in my heart. I started with the end in mind, despite of my current situation. I got crystal clear on the life I truly desired, but I knew I had the wrong vehicle to get there. A few weeks later, USANA found me. I was invited to an event where Dr. Wentz was speaking, and every word he said resonated with me. I knew I had found my vehicle, and it could be the start of my new life if I was willing to work hard and dedicate myself and my time. Thank you, Dr. Wentz.
Aww.
I started my USANA business part-time with my full-time job. I made some big sacrifices, but I was on fire. I knew I was creating the life I truly desired. 3 years later, I was able to leave my corporate career. I worked hard, put in a lot of effort and time, and 1 year later, I made it to solid gold.
Woo!
I was an entrepreneur, so I started traveling. I met my love, Denise, bought our first house. Then 1 year passed by, 2, 3, 4. I started losing momentum. 9 years later, I was still a gold director, but I had totally lost my momentum, and my income was going down. I wasn't happy because I knew I wasn't at my full potential and I wasn't contributing to people's life at the level I wanted. I wasn't really free either because I couldn't even afford the lifestyle I truly desired. Every year, I would write down my 3 goals, and year after year, I still wasn't achieving them. Goals without a vision are useless. I became really creative at finding excuses for my mediocre performance. It was everybody's fault. I didn't know at that time that blaming others would cause me to be bounded in a prison of my own making. Maybe it was time for me to get in the corporate world. During that time, after a long year burnout, Denis was going from job to job, trying to find his place in the corporate world. He was stressed, tired, and unsatisfied. I wouldn't call this the best time of our lives. Fortunately, we're all just a decision away from changing our lives. That day, I decided that if I was going to keep doing this business, failure wasn't an option. That day, I made the strong decision succeed in this business and to cut myself from any other option. No more, maybe, let's try, let's see how it goes. I committed myself. I took, I took that finger that was pointing at everybody and everything, and I turned it around to myself with extreme ownership. I was 100 responsible for my situation. Responsibility is a choice that is key to freedom. My wife was so strong. I wanted to be with Denis 24 hours a day. So we sat down and we created our dream life on paper. We talked about it all the time. We knew we could do this. For 2 years, we committed to hard work, and we knew that he could join me in the business full time. The vision was clear and exciting. My wife was powerful. Then I made a plan and got to work. So a clear vision, a powerful why, an action plan. And I showed up every single day as a diamond in my business. I decided to lead myself with excellence, even when nobody was watching. I showed up. Even in moments of adversity, I didn't let anything distract me from my goal. Then, not even a year later, on May 5th, 2016, I became an executive movie director and made it to Growth 100.
Yep.
I also qualified for an amazing incentive trip to Costa Rica. And then he was able to take a week off and come with me. This was the moment that turned his life around. Our vision became even more clear during that trip. We fell in love with Costa Rica and set the goal to return there 1 month every year during the cold Canadian winters. We returned from the trip completely inspired. The following week, Denis came back from work one night, walked in the house and said, "I'm ready, let's do this, why wait?" So in December 2016, Denis made the decision to work with me full-time to run our USANA business, and he left that. Through hard work and team effort, the next year at 2017 convention, we walked across the stage as new enrolled directors and Grow 25 members.
Yeah!
It was like a deja vu feeling. I had pictured that moment in my mind so many times. In our commitment to build a solid business, we became executive enrolled directors in December 2018, just before living the vision we had put on paper. Our efforts paid off, and we hit our goal to go to Costa Rica 2 months. So we left the cold Canadian winter, and you already know where we went, Costa Rica. That's where we made the decision that our new office would be the world. We stayed connected with our team. We did Zoom meetings, Zoom trainings, but we surfed in the afternoon instead of snowboarding. We then moved our office to Milan, Italy, and participated in several USANA events in Europe. We were gone for almost 5 months. Who would have imagined this happening? Then, when we came back last April 2018, our new vision was to do a team diamond run. We made a plan with our amazing team, and we all got to work on the diamond high five. And I'm so humble and grateful to share that we are now diamond directors and Grow 25 members for the second time. Thank you to our team. And when I'm done yet, there are so many lives to change. Remember those values it kept resonating with me that I mentioned earlier? Health, leadership, freedom, contribution. I couldn't close my talk without saying a big thank you to our True Health Foundation and their team for giving us the opportunity to serve in the world. We did our 3rd service trip this year, and we're not done. We're going to do so every year, as contribution is at the core of our life mission. So I ask you, how will you live your life? You can play small and stay in the status quo, or you can choose to live the life of your dreams. If I did it, anyone can. Remember, all of you are just a decision away from changing your life. Some of you will take it. A few of you will commit to it. Now the question is, what group are you going to be? My dream for you is to see you commit to making the decision to live life to the fullest. Because in the end, we all have a responsibility to not be part of the status quo. Every decision you make can have an impact on generations to come. And when we make that decision, all of us together have the power to change the world. Thank you.